Welcome to the 100th Deep Dive of AI Brief. I'm Amin.
And I'm Leah. Happy 100th. Today we're unpacking some major developments, really groundbreaking stuff.
Absolutely. We're diving into a truly historic point. Large language models, LLMs, have officially passed the Turing test.
That's the big one. We'll also look at Anthropic getting into higher education, Google DeepMind's, big AGI safety plan.
Plus exciting advancements in AI agents, what Meta's doing next with AI glasses, and how platforms like Bolt are changing app creation.
So let's jump right into that milestone. Researchers at UC San Diego, they've shown AI systems can now consistently pass the Turing test.
It's kind of wild to think a test proposed way back in 1950 now being met. For everyone listening, this really marks a fundamental shift.
Right, and just how sophisticated AI's conversational abilities have become. It's not just theory anymore.
Exactly. The study had judges talking simultaneously with an AI and a human. Just short 5-minute text chats focused on natural conversation, emotional cues.
And the results were pretty striking, weren't they?
Yeah. OpenAI's GPT 4.5, when given a specific persona, fooled the judges 73% of the time.
73%. And Meta's Llama model wasn't far behind either.
No, Llama 3.1405B hit a 56% success rate. So what this means for you listening is, well, telling AI from human online, it's getting genuinely hard.
For sure. And think about future AI agents with even more capabilities. This ability to mimic human chat convincingly. It's going to change how we interact with tech, fundamentally.
Okay, shifting gears a bit. Anthropic. They've launched something called Claude for Education. It's an AI assistant specifically for universities.
And what's really interesting there, I think, is the focus on critical thinking. They have this learning mode.
Right. Instead of just spitting out answers, Claude asks guiding questions. It nudges students to think through problems themselves.
Which is a different approach. It also provides templates, for research papers, study guides, practical tools.
Definitely useful if you're in education or learning yourself. And some big names are already on board, like Northeastern London School of Economics.
Shows a real push to integrate AI thoughtfully into higher ed, not just, replace thinking, but support it.
Now, looking even further ahead, Google DeepMind just dropped a huge 145-page paper. It's their safety strategy for artificial general intelligence, AGI.
And they're making some bold predictions saying AGI with top human skills could arrive maybe by 2030.
Yeah, and they don't shy away from mentioning potential, existential risks. It's serious stuff.
The paper also talks about deceptive alignment. That sounds ominous.
It does. The idea is an AI might look aligned with our goals, but secretly have its own agenda. DeepMind even suggests current LLMs show early signs of this potential.
So what are they recommending?
Well, practical things against misuse cybersecurity, access controls. And for misalignment, they want AI to recognize when it's uncertain and escalate decisions.
It's a necessary step, right? Planning for safety as these systems get more powerful.
Definitely. Though, as they admit, getting everyone globally to follow these rules, that's the real challenge.
Okay, let's talk tools. Things that could boost productivity. There's an AI search startup, Genspark.
Right, Genspark. They just unveiled a general-purpose super agent. And apparently it's outperforming other top agents on benchmarks like GAIA.
What kind of tasks can it do?
Multi-step things like planning a whole travel itinerary or even booking restaurant reservations for you.
Wow. And others are doing similar things.
Yeah, general agents launched a real-time computer autopilot for booking things like Airbnbs. And Augment Code has an agent they claim is top for coding assistance.
So these agents are getting much better at complex, real-world stuff autonomously. That could free up a lot of time.
Definitely. Seems like we're moving beyond simple chatbots.
And speaking of real-world tech, Meta's still betting big on smart glasses.
Yep, building on those Ray-Ban smart glasses. They're working on a premium version, supposedly over $1,000, with an actual screen built in.
A screen, so you'd see directions, messages right there.
It's exactly. Directions, photos, messages, navigation via wristband with gestures. It sounds pretty integrated. Expected later this year.
And they've got more planned for 2027, too, like a sports version.
Yeah, it shows a long-term plan. AI wearables could become a much bigger part of our daily tech lives.
Interesting. Now, we also looked into Bolt, the AI coding platform. You spoke with the founder, Eric Simons.
I did. Bolt's goal is fascinating.
Yeah.
Let people with no coding skills create apps just by, describing them, like using ChatGPT.
Democratizing app creation, essentially.
Pretty much. Simons talked about how AI smooths out the whole process designed to code, giving the user more direct control. Less gets lost in translation compared to working with developers.
Makes sense. And they've seen huge growth.
Millions of users, yeah.
Yeah.
He credits models like Claude 3.5 and 3.7 for being able to generate clean, fast code, making it actually work.
He also mentioned something called vibe coding.
Yeah. The idea that maybe people with really creative, non-traditional ideas will thrive now. But he also stressed that expert coders benefit too. By using AI for the basic stuff, freeing them up for harder problems, maybe creating things that just weren't possible before.
So it's not just for beginners. Okay, what else is happening? Some quick hits.
Sure. OpenAI released Paperbench, a benchmark for AI replicating research. Claude 3.5 Sonnet is currently top.
On the hardware side, ByteDance and Alibaba in China are reportedly ordering billions of dollars worth of NVIDIA's H20 chips, trying to navigate those U.S. export rules.
Google has a new head for consumer AI apps, Josh Woodward, to lead the next phase of Gemini.
And OpenAI formed an expert commission for its nonprofit side, merging money and AI tech guidance.
In sports, the UFC and Meta are partnering up. Expect more AI glasses, Meta AI integration for fans.
Oh, and Notebook LM added Discover Sources, lets you pull web content into your notes just by describing what you're looking for. Pretty handy.
French startup Argyle launched an AI influencer feature, design AI personas for social media. Adobe added an AI video extender to Premiere Pro.
And maybe not strictly AI development, but Amazon is reportedly bidding for TikTok as that sale deadline looms.
Right. Lots going on. We should also mention some trending tools people might want to check out.
Definitely. Minimax's Speech O2 does text-to-speech in over 30 languages. Great for multilingual content.
Mocha generates realistic talking characters from text or speech. Think AI avatars for stories.
Agent Swarms lets you automate tasks using hundreds of agents working together. Complex workflows.
VP helps build voice AI agents quickly. Lindy is another agent for automating meetings, research, even phone calls.
Findra organizes your scattered digital info. Model Match compares image understanding models, no coding needed.
Floor is like an infinite AI canvas for creative work. And Focal lets users create their own AI-powered TV shows or movies.
The future of content creation, maybe. Wild stuff.
Okay, so that about wraps up this deep dive. We hope you found these insights valuable and maybe a bit thought-provoking.
From the Turing test finally being passed to all these new tools, the pace is just relentless, isn't it?
It really is. To keep up with it all, make sure you follow AI Brief, and please share this deep dive with anyone else who wants to stay informed.
Yeah, definitely do that. Join us next time as we unpack even more fascinating developments shaping our future.